Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of our Smackdown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager mode. I am your host, Kane Drago. We're going to get started. I was going to wait for a few more days for more comments to come up on the other videos before I started recording these, but it occurred to me that since I'm still growing my YouTube channel and only have a handful of subscribers, it might take a while for people to come across it, and I didn't want to wait that long. But please do leave any comments if you come across these, because I would definitely appreciate them for suggestions going forward, etc. So, we are going to get ready to get rolling here. First thing we're going to do, check our roster. He wants a title shot, and Stacy's upset about losing. Everyone else is fine. Fatigues are good. Gonna check a couple contracts. Do one more. I don't want to go too below 5 mil right now, so I'll do those ones next week. Check our champions: Cena, Kain, and Booker T, Shawn Michaels, and Trish Stratus. Rivalries still good. Kain and Edge is done. Booker and Christian's not. So maybe what I'll do is I'll leave those guys off for the week, or maybe I'll put one of them in the handicap match. And then if this one sours this week, then I'll alternate them. But we'll see what happens. Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero still good. And Trish and Stacy is now done, which is good actually, because I wanted to start more women's rivalries anyway. So, one thing I am going to do, because I forgot to do it at the end of the last episode, we are going to quickly go over the actual results from the last show. SmackDown, I am currently winning by 40,000. I forgot to show the actual results. SmackDown, 3.5 star show. Eugene over Carlito, 2 stars. Flair over Hassan, 2 stars. Jericho and Dog over RVD and Big Show, 2.5. JBL over Mysterio, First Blood, 2.5. Austin wins a 6-man battle royal, over the top style. Pardon me. Which gets 4. And Brett over Triple H in a straight singles match, also 4. On our side, because Shawn Michaels was in it and Haas and Benjamin gained popularity, and Spike's not nearly as low as my previous created jobber was, and they have a rivalry, 2-star, managed to get all the way up to 2 with that. 2.5 for Trish Stratus, winning the women's title triple threat. 3 stars for Kain and Booker T against Edge and Christian. 3.5 for Angle and Benoit against Guerrero and Orton. 4.5 for the hardcore rematch, and 5 stars for the last man standing match. So, here's what we are going to do. I actually planned a couple of shows in advance. They did get some fans back. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at Judgment Day. Let's see how their Judgment Day did. Oh, okay, that's still showing mine. I was hoping it would show theirs. Oh, I can click on it on the calendar. Okay. So because it's only one player, it does do that. So, 2 stars, Eugene over Hassan. Flair over Big Show in a cage, 3. 3 for a bar brawl, JYD over Jericho, who he was partners with the next night, or the previous weekend. Austin won the United States title over Undertaker in a 3.5 star. 5 stars for an Iron Man world title match between Champ Triple H and Bret Hart, and 3.5 for their main event. Man, they must have lowered some guys' popularity for that to only get 3.5. Anywho, we're going to move on with our show. First thing we're going to do, there's not actually going to be one of those handicap matches we were talking about. So maybe Edge and Kain will just get the night off. What we are going to do, however, is we're actually going to book the show top down. So, in our main event, it is going to be, I'll just do a straight singles match because there's still a little bit of fatigue left over. John Cena defending the WWE Championship against Hollywood Hogan. Match 5. We'll do a straight singles for that as well this time, just to make sure nobody gets too badly hurt. Mankind versus The Rock, to keep their rivalry up and running. Promo 2. We're going to do try merchandise, and we'll do advertising, because we don't need to do anything else. Match 4. We're going to do a fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental title. Right. I was going to put Edge and Kane, or that's what it was. I separated them by doing this match. Randy Orton, Kurt Angle, and HBK is the champion. This is a time where Shawn Michaels not being in a rivalry actually helps, because now I can have Angle and Orton's rivalry continue and not lose a rivalry by putting Kane and Michaels in a match. Intercontinental title will be on the line. Third match. Oh no, that's right. This is the week I do still have a handicap match. Next week I don't. I planned 2 shows. We're going to do a triple threat match. No, we'll do that next. First, we are going to do one main event, and it's going to be a parking lot brawl. Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. Second match, it's going to be a triple threat. Booker T, Christian, and Shelton Benjamin. And in our opening match, do another 1-on-3 handicap. Spike Dudley is on the wrong side. Stacy Keibler, Charlie Haas, and I believe Edge was because he was left over against Spike Dudley. So we don't have any, except for Stacy, no women on the show this week, but that's okay, because we're going to start new rivalries with them next week, with the booking I have. 2 titles on the line. Let's go. Good. Stacy gets her win. Edge gets a win that he needs to try and build some momentum, and Charlie Haas continues raising his popularity. Christian gets a much-needed win to hopefully get a little popularity jump, because he's way down. He's in the 50s, and he started at high 50s, low 60s in the triple threat to represent the tag teams, because Shelton and Haas are close to getting where I want them to be. Benoit wins against Eddie in his specialty parking lot brawl. Randy Orton has finally removed the Intercontinental Championship from Shawn Michaels and brought it back to the rivalry it was supposed to be in the whole time. Mankind defeats The Undertaker, and in our main event, Hollywood Hogan regains the WWE Championship. Fan change. SmackDown won by 60,000, so I'm now 20,000 behind. That is okay. Play to the hometowns. I would love to. View roster. Okay, so let's do this right away. No, not 3 months. 5 weeks. There. We have a bunch of 6s coming up. Spike I'm not worried about yet, because he's dirt cheap, so I'll just do him now. It's only $50,000. Now, let's check out the roster. First of all, fatigue. They're in good shape. Everybody's in pretty good shape. He's got Hogan and Cena, and it's still a little bit wary. And of course, Benoit and Eddie were just in a big match, but that's fine. So everybody's in pretty good shape. Tori Wilson just wants to be on the show, which is completely fine because she's going to be anyway. So let's do this. Oh yeah, I should double check the rivalries. Still good. Still good. Good, that one's done, so I can switch them. That one's still good. That one's still good. And that's fine because I'm not actually going to book them. I'm not booking Spike this week anyway because I have something else in mind. So we're actually going to do something a little bit different. Start a rivalry. Booker T. Can't do Christian because he's already in one. And Edge. Promo 2. Start a rivalry. Kane and Christian. Now, main event. Did I put a stipulation on this? Sort of. It's a fatal 4-way. It is going to be The Rock versus Mankind versus Hogan versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. Match 5. It's going to be a triple threat match. Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, and the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels for the Intercontinental Championship. Match 4. This isn't a terribly aggressive match. Slightly more fatigue than the basic matches, but that's fine. Eddie Guerrero versus Chris Benoit. This time in Benoit's signature submission matches. Hopefully Ultimate Submission counts. I assume it does. Match number 3. Here's where we're going to change things up a little bit. Match 3. Tag team. No. Can I do a triple threat tornado tag match? I mean, I know I can if it's like a main event, but apparently not. I was sure you could. Guess not. Okay. Well, let's do this then. We're going to do a ladder match. Triple threat tornado tag. Christian, Edge, Booker T and Kane, Charlie Haas, who's now not quite as high as I probably would like him, but Benjamin's a little bit higher than you to balance it out. So it should be good. Oh, I did that wrong. I had Haas and Benjamin right, apparently. Let's fix that up. Booker T, Kane, Edge and Christian, Tag Team Championships. Second match. This is going to be a straight singles match. Trish Stratus is going to go one-on-one. She just did Stacy Keibler, so now she's going to go with Tori Wilson for the women's title. And in our opening match, Lita versus Stacy Keibler. And then, of course, once those loop around, then I'll do Lita and Trish and Stacy and Tori. So that's a good show. Let's do it. Stacy Keibler getting the win in the first match of the new rivalry. Tori Wilson is the new women's champion in the first match of their new rivalry. Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin with Haas pulling it down. Haas and Benjamin built themselves up. Wanted to become an official tag team now, and they are the new World Tag Team Champions in their first official tag team match. Chris Benoit defeats Eddie Guerrero in an Ultimate Submission match. Randy Orton retains in the triple threat against Angle and Shawn Michaels. And Hollywood Hogan is still the WWE Champion in a Fatal 4-Way. I got the win plus 80, so I'm now back up by 40,000. Oh, they have a huge rivalry going over there. Sleeper match was a triple threat. Successful title defense. Let's see what's going down. Hogan, Haas and Benjamin, Orton, and Torrie Wilson. Hope that wasn't too loud, by the way. I just realized I started this. I was planning to do this after my dryer was done running next to me, but it was still going because I ran out of time. Still good. Still good. New. Still good. New. Oh my God. We're having a blow off because it's not going to make it to the pay-per-view. Alright, so I'm going to call the episode here. We'll be back with episode 7. See you soon. I'm Kane Drago. Peace out.